Shout out to my ladies that's bringing drama. She probably in the White House snatching dreams. Oh no, you ain't gonna be talking to me like that. Clapping her hands when she talking to people. Nah, listen. You know what we ain't gonna do? What we ain't gonna do in here today in the White House is disrespect me. Because I'm second in command. Now, what you ain't gonna do is talk to me. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I don't want y'all feeling a certain type of way. I'm just playing, y'all. She probably in there turning her neck, snatching. What you ain't gonna do is kick it with me like that, because you do know that I got black and Indian in me, and I ain't that far removed. We're gonna I know y'all get easily. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't want y'all trying to find me at the Pistons game tonight talking about Anton. I don't appreciate the way you talking about black with us. She not even black. She Indian. So there we go. There's a story that's being spinned. All right. And so what they're saying in the White House today, ladies and gentlemen, is that Kamala Harris absolutely faces more criticism because she's a woman. She's a woman. You guys told me the other day that women were more than capable of taking on political leadership positions and being able to thrive. Second in command, first in command. If anything was to ever happen to Uncle Joe, Sleepy Joe, Kamala would be the one that would be running the country. For me, that's scary. Because I don't want anybody in a leadership position running in the Victim Olympics. I want them to own their shit. I want you to. Gosh, I told Rita I was going to stop cussing. I want them to own their stuff. I want you to take full ownership and responsibility of your circumstances and situation. And I don't want anybody speaking on your behalf. I don't want anybody playing in the Victim Olympics. I don't want anybody using a woman card, the race card, whatever. We can't afford it. We have to spend more. I didn't see nobody from the Obama administration saying that the reason that he couldn't do things or the reason he wasn't going to rock with you, I'm going to give Obama his credit when it's due. I didn't see anybody in the Obama administration saying, well, he can't do it because he's black. We can criticize. It's some stuff I agree with him on. It's some stuff that I definitely disagree with him on. But the one thing that he did not do as a man was use anything as a excuse as to why he could not do his job adequately. Whether you liked him or you agreed with him or not, he took ownership and responsibility of what happened. He said, listen, this is what I got done. This is what I stand on. This is how I'm rocking, and this is the way it's going to go. But the very minute that we even get a woman in the second in command, and again, I love my ladies. I think that y'all are some of the strongest beings on the earth, but I'm an equal accountability partner. And when I see stuff like this happens, I have to address it accordingly. We got to address it accordingly. All right. So they saying that she faces more criticism because she's a woman, right? White House press secretary Jen on Wednesday said, absolutely. Vice President Kamala Harris faces more criticism because she's the first woman and first woman of color to hold the second highest office in the country. Right out the gate, we went straight into the Victim Olympics. Without even thinking twice. Right out the gate, we went straight into the Victim Olympics. Right out the gate. Let's restate that. Absolutely. This is what lead attorney always, that's one of my favorite. When I hear lead attorney say that, I love it. He says, absolutely. He says what? Absolutely. Kamala Harris faces more criticism because she's the first woman and first woman of color to hold the second highest office in the country. Listen, we didn't ask you for your excuses. We asked you to come in here and do your job. We don't want to hear your excuses. We want you to come in here and do your job. I do think that it has been easier and harsher for some on the right wing who have gone after her because she's the first woman of color. said during the virtual interview with Politico. I think there's no question that the type of attacks and the attacks on her, that certainly being the first, which she is many times over, is part of that. What the f does that have to do with her going in and doing her job? What does that have to do with immigration policies and handling what's going on at the border? What does that have to do with whether or not she can get along with her colleagues in the White House and being able to, and whether her aides are doing their job? What does that have to do with her ability to be able to really fulfill her duties within a first in command? What are you talking about, Freaky Jason? What are you talking about, Freaky Jason? She added that Harris's history-making role as the first woman and the first black and Indian. Didn't she use that to get y'all to rock with her? She said, listen, I'm not just black, I'm Indian too. All right, I got some Indian. Y'all remember when we was younger and them chicks and you used to say, oh, you got them baby hairs. You got them baby hairs. All of the baby hairs came back. I see y'all rocking with the baby hairs. Remember when we was younger and she, you know, the girl with the good hair, she used to say, I got Indian in my family. You got them good baby hairs. I got Indian in my family. That's what Kamala did to y'all. She said, I got Indian in my family. Shout out to Freaky Jason. Y'all don't even know who Freaky Jason is, do y'all? We're going to get into that. I think ain't nobody called. I do think that there has been some attacks that are beyond because of her identity. Why is it that we always have this trump card when we don't like what people are saying about us? When we don't like the criticism that's hurled at us as far as our ability to be able to do our job effectively, we always throw the race card or the gender card in there. It's because I'm a woman, ain't it? No, it's because you suck balls and you don't do your job well enough. The comments come as Harris has received low public approval ratings. Everybody can't be wrong. I just did a poll myself. A recent USA Today Suffolk University poll found that only 28% of Americans approved of the job Harris is doing as VP. The last time the vice president's rating was so low was in 2007. 2007. That was Bush's vice president. Who was Bush's vice president? The second Bush. Harris also faced bad coverage. We was in a recession the last time they got numbers that low. Harris also faced bad press coverage for months as several news outlets has reported about internal drama. Shout out to my ladies that's bringing drama. She probably in the White House snatching dreams. Oh no, you ain't gonna be talking to me like that. Clapping her hands when she talking to people. Nah, listen. You know what we ain't gonna do? What we ain't gonna do in here today in the White House is disrespect me. Because I'm second in command. Now, what you ain't gonna do is talk to me. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I don't want y'all feeling a certain type of way. I'm just playing, y'all. She probably in there turning her neck, snatching. What you ain't gonna do is kick it with me like that, because you do know that I got black and Indian in me, and I ain't that far removed. We're gonna. I know y'all get easily. It's a joke. It's a joke. I don't want y'all trying to find me at the Pistons game tonight talking about Anton. I don't appreciate the way you talking about black with us. She not even black. She Indian. So there we go. Solve two problems at once. All right. Bad press coverage, internal drama at the White House, staffers and those to President Joe Biden. The reports have also highlighted the dysfunction and exasperation amongst staffers in in the VP's office. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. Her daddy got Indian in his blood too. Oh, all right. Come on, y'all. We got to get through this. White House treatment of the vice president, and some have said that she's being sidelined. All right. They rejected reports in a press briefing early this week saying that they don't reflect Biden's views or our experience with the vice president. All right. They doing damage control. She also defended Harris on Twitter, writing that she's a vital partner. No, you number two. Number two, you number two. You player two, yo. You the person that we do when we ain't got nothing else to play with. You not a partner, you number two. All right? All right? That's what Biden said. Listen, all right? You number two. All right, fam? Listen, I played my role. I was number two to the homie, to the big homie Obama. You just a player two. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. All right. Whew. Look, this is the stuff that she's supposed to do. Taking on key important challenges facing the country, from voting rights to addressing root causes of migration and expanding broadband. Yo, she ain't doing nothing in there. Expanding broadband, addressing root causes of migration, why people are moving across the country, why people are trying to get over into the borders. I could have told you that, Freaky Jason. Anyways, let's continue. She is somebody who, this is press secretary continuing to vouch for. She is somebody who wants to be seen as the talented, experienced expert, substantive policy person, partner to the president that she is. Harris herself brushed over the news in an interview with Good Morning America on Thursday. You don't feel misused or underused? She said, nah, I don't. I'm very, very excited about the work that we have accomplished, that Joe has been doing. Whether you like it or not, Joe been running his show, all right? But I'm absolutely, listen, when they continue to say absolutely more than once, you know this a red flag. Absolutely clear-eyed that there's a lot more to do and we're going to get it done. And she was talking, listen, when you see somebody that start talking like this, you know that they lying to you. And we're absolutely going to get it done. And then as soon as she left that interview, she was like, I'm so tired of them talking to me like this. No, let me stop. I said, it's just a joke. It's a jokey joke. Look at this. More victim Olympics. Since Biden announced Harris as his running mate last year, far-right figures and Republicans have targeted her with sexist and racist attacks. Some of the most racist people I know is black people. We gonna get real or we gonna get real? And I ain't even talking about like somebody that's just far away. You know what I'm saying? It'd be an uncle here or there and they working their butt off and hate the white man. You would think that they actually went through it themselves. Was living in privilege their whole life. Even used to walk around with baby powder on their butt. Mama used to put baby powder on this little man's butt, and this man just grew up to be the most racist black man that I've ever seen in my entire life. 49% of American adults said that gender discrimination is a major reason that there are fewer women than men in higher office. Is it gender discrimination? Am I discriminating against y'all? Interesting. But I'm curious, y'all. I'm genuinely curious as to what you really think about your vice president. Do you think that she's doing an adequate job, and would you use her as the benchmark and the basis by which you would determine whether or not you would have a woman in the White House as president of the free world that sit here and have conversations and have their press secretary tell you that it's because she's a woman and a black woman after that? Do you want somebody that is inadequate in their ability to even be able to identify what migration is happening across the United States and to really get in control of what the broadband is doing? I'm amazed. I'm amazed at y'all that y'all continue to support and run in the Victim Olympics. Listen, I'm not saying that women cannot do the job. But what I'm saying is, when you put yourself in a position to do the job, don't complain about what comes along with it, because nobody wants to hear the excuses. We want results. We want results. Do we want results? In my lead attorney voice, absolutely. We want results.